What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Today we're taking a look at this video called Enraged Woman Chooses Violence in Starbucks Drive-Thru Lane. This should be interesting. Nothing will get a woman more upset than interfering with her and their coffee at Starbucks. This has come from the Crime Time Cam channel on YouTube. I'll link to them down below in the description. Check out their video without my commentary. And as always, join me live when we do this. Be a part of the chat and all of that. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and jump in. Let's get into it.
I did not intentionally try to hit her.
So, you understand that she has dashboard cameras, right? So what you just said, I want you to tell me if there's anything close to what you said.
On February 28th, 2022, officers responded to a call of an assault with a vehicle. Two women had got in an altercation in a Starbucks line, with one choosing to ram the other's car with her vehicle.
So, me and this lady just got into an accident. It started in Starbucks, okay? You can even get the video footage from Starbucks. So she cut me off on the Starbucks lane. She was blowing her horn. We got into an argument. She was calling me all type of stuff. So, and then even when I pulled off out of Starbucks, she's still trying to keep up the commotion, and she blew again at me. Okay. So even the Starbucks dude came outside out of the building. He was asking me what was going on, because the lady kept blowing at me. So I told him what happened. He said he heard it through the microphone. And then that's when she ended up pulling off. So we leaving out of Starbucks. She tried to throw something at me. And then she ended up swerving me in my car.
One second.
You even asked the Starbucks employee. She was being disrespectful. She kept blowing her horn at me. Okay. Calling me all type of stuff. And then she got hit on the side of her car. And mine is in the front, and when she tried to swerve into my lane, she tried to cut me off. So she was driving fast and tried to cut me off, and she hit the side of my car.
Let me see your car.
29 California. Like, why would I do hit her?
This is gonna be so messy, y'all. This is gonna be so messy. Two women at Starbucks, bro. It don't get more messy than this.
She cut me off, she hit my car on the right-hand side, and she swerved and hit me right there.
How you doing, man?
Sorry for interrupting you, sir.
Oh, here we go. Oh boy. All right. This is interesting.
I have cameras. This is my fiance. We can pull the footage. I have one beverage in the vehicle and it's full.
Okay.
No, the lid has not been removed.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes, sir.
What does that have to do with anything?
I did get upset. I did honk my horn at her. That doesn't give you a right to assault someone with your vehicle.
Okay.
I have footage of all of this, baby. Calm down. There was a line at Starbucks, both people coming through.
Sir.
No.
yo, did you see him pull off the jacket like he about to go beat a woman? Yo, bro, gotta chill. He about to catch the case of the lifetime. He's ready to go over there and beat that other lady.
Babe, calm down.
I'm getting my computer so you can see the footage. All right. 1 second. Firmware and 35 radio. I need an additional unit.
Can I get out and see the damage to my car? I'll make sure he stays calm. I'm sorry. This is a brand new car. We've gotten in a lot of accidents. I mean, she cut somebody off, and she tried to cut me. She did cut me off, and I got mad, and I was honking my horn at her. And right or wrong, however you feel about that, that's all I did. When we pulled up to the Starbucks.
Go ahead.
I don't know, man. Like, listen, you got to understand, you don't know how people are going to react to this horn shit. You know, one thing, the beep, beep, right? But when you're like, rah, rah, bro, it triggers people and they're going to get a reaction. Granted, people should be composed enough to not lose their shit. But the reality is people are unhinged on the road, bro. That's why we call it road rage. All it takes is a beep or two longer than, than a regular horn honk, and people lose their shit. And it seems like that is what's transpired here. And she makes a point, like, I honked my horn, probably, initiated this stuff with the, being the obnoxious horn honker, because some people are just obnoxious. Like, you ever been at the red light and the minute it turns green, the car behind you is like, bro, the motherfucker just turned green, like, chill, right? You got people that are like extra as hell on them horns. They're annoying. And it doesn't give anyone a right to then just do some wilding to them. But my point is, like, you also can't account for how people are going to receive what you're doing. So she's coming out here with the, oh me, I just hit the horn. I get it. But like, you were probably over there being fucking obnoxious as hell too. Move out the way, bitch. And that probably started it all.
Yes, I'm coaching. I just need an additional unit.
Yes, she said, I want to hear everything.
You got your driver's license on you? Sir, were you in the car with her? When
No,
I was on the phone with her.
Okay.
The whole
I just need
time.
your driver's license.
Can I finish telling you my side of the story,
Oh, yeah,
please,
yeah.
sir? So, as soon as he moves, I'll get my driver's license for you, okay? I was honking my horn at her, and then she stopped, and I told the people at Starbucks, I feel threatened now because she stopped instead of just getting her coffee and pulling on. So they went out to talk to her, and I guess maybe I should have let them finish and let her pull off, but I really didn't think she would hit my car. So I pull around while the guy's talking to her. I figured it was safe to go on and pull around and pull out, and I come up here, and I'm on the phone with him, just complaining about the altercation that I had. And I said, she's behind me, but I didn't think she was stupid enough to hit me. And then all of a sudden she threw something at my car, and if that was the worst that would happen, I'd move on with my day. This is a brand new car. I've gotten in 3 accidents in the last year, none of which were my fault. I'm not about to cause an accident. I have front and rear view facing cameras.
Okay,
I have the whole thing on camera.
Where did
she comes
She was on
and
the phone
hits
with me
my
and
car.
She's like,
And then I
I mean, look at that car. That looks like it. Either she swiped her across, or she must have swiped her across that whole stretch on that right side, right?
instead of just stopping like I normally would when I get in an accident, she did drive off, so I pulled behind her to try to capture her tag, even though I have it on camera, but I don't know how good
So
the
where did the
camera's
accident happen at?
It was right up there. This was the first place because she actually ended up pulling in, and then I pulled in, but I pulled away from her and immediately called
because she was on the
911
phone with me
and stayed in my car
"She's
because I was
behind me," and
scared
she
at
said,
this
"Okay,
point.
go
She
ahead and
just
pass."
hit
And so
me.
she passed, and then next thing I know, I hear her slamming into the side of it.
Do you have that video, sir?
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely, we have it.
I'm gonna get you to send it to my email.
I'm gonna.
have to like pull it off because it comes up.
I mean, I am sorry for getting as upset with her as I did, but there is no excuse for this.
I got you.
There's a big difference between honking your horn and yelling at somebody because they pissed you off in a drive-thru and hitting them.
I got you.
Listen, we may not never know what words were exchanged in that. Honking horns and like, you know, the words were used was probably triggering, because the other girl said they bleeped it out that it looks like they referred to her, you know, with a slur, and at least that's what the black chick had said, and they bleeped it out, but I read her lips. You know what I'm saying? So whether or not that's true, I could also see, like, if it was true, why that would trigger her. And now that we know that's it's a white woman in the car, that could play the race car dynamic between both of them type shit. You know, we'll see how this plays out.
Who was the driver?
I don't know. I pulled up
Hi,
after you
how
did.
are you?
I'm good. How are
Good.
you?
Just want to make sure you got her statement.
Who was the driver? Which is the vehicle that was hit?
With the Mercedes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you the driver of the Mercedes?
No, that's
You're
my
the driver?
cousin.
Okay. Are you friends?
I'm her mother.
Okay. Are y'all in the car when it happened?
No, it was me.
Okay. Do you have your license with you?
I gave it to that man already.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
So it started from Starbucks.
Were you in line at Starbucks?
Yeah, we was in line at Starbucks, and the way how the line is, I was there before her. So when I ended up going to the intercom, she was blowing her horn at me. Even when I was trying to make my order, she was blowing her horn at me and calling me a so,
Yeah, right there. You see, he's calling her a ninja. So she's gonna make the claim that it was racial, and we'll see how this plays out.
we were still waiting in line. By the time I got to the front of the line, she's still blowing her horn, and I'm like, okay, the situation is already over. So why are you still trying to blow your horn at me, trying to start stuff? So then I ended up talking to the Starbucks dude, and then me and him talked or whatever, and I told him what happened. He said he even heard it through the little intercom, and then we left. So I'm leaving out of Starbucks, she's behind me. So I'm turning, I'm making a right out of Starbucks, and she tried to speed in front of me and end up swerving and hitting my car. She hit the front of that side of my car. all the way to the front. And we was on the right-hand side.
Okay.
So she tried to speed up and go in front of me, trying to be funny, and tried to drive fast and cut me off. And she ended up swiping me on the side of my car. And then I ended up putting on the back all the way to the front. And she had fault. Like, great.
Okay, are you hurt?
Huh? Yes, my back hurt.
Your back hurts. Okay.
The back hurts.
No, I called because he was about to go over there and start fighting.
So they didn't come over here and start fighting?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is in Georgia, by the way.
He started coming my way. I was like,
What happened?
they got to fight.
Welcome back, T.
Arguing in Starbucks line.
I hope we see the footage. Yeah, I hope we see the footage.
For some reason, I guess she's claiming that she called her the N-word.
Okay.
He has camera footage.
Listen, this is Georgia. It's in Georgia. I believe it's possible. I believe in this scenario it's very much possible that the little white lady might have slipped a word or two that were very inappropriate in amongst all of this stuff. I got a feeling. I'm just saying.
I'm going. I just want them to see it. It's gonna be hard to see if you want to put it in the car so you can see it. This is from when she was following. Can you see it? I can put it in the car. I can see it. Yeah, I might can turn up the brightness a little. That way. Sorry for the dirty screen.
Oh, you can kind of see it a little bit.
So as soon as she passes this transfer truck, she comes up beside her and just rams her right beside her.
She's on camera.
She is on camera.
They're driving down the road, though. It's very hard to see.
Yeah, go around. I don't give a fuck.
Wham. Straight in the lane, straight away, not even turning, no blinker, no nothing.
Uh-oh.
Somebody said that
I would never hit somebody. She says I hit her.
this girl
I hit her.
around her and
Yeah. I told you. That's why
What about
the
the drink being thrown?
her.
What was the part about the drink being thrown? Where was that at?
And me, my drink,
when did you
right
throw it?
right before she hit me. I saw
had the
something
drink in the
kind
car.
of come in my.
She had the drink in her car?
It's full. It's full. I'm gonna give it to you. It's full.
You can hear in the video there's no window down, you know?
Sir, I haven't touched it.
Okay.
I haven't taken the little thing out of it. You want to feel
No,
it?
that's the drink that she threw.
No, this is just my drink. This
Okay.
is the only
Did you
drink I
say-
have in my vehicle.
Oh, okay.
I don't have
No.
anything to throw
Okay.
at her. And I wouldn't. I don't assault.
Fucking Starbucks. All of this over Starbucks, bro. Being in the Starbucks line.
Supposedly they get into an argument in the Starbucks parking lot. Exactly. Okay. This girl and the Mercedes over there, okay? Display over there. The lady over there in the Mercedes said that this girl called her the N-word during their argument, okay? While going down 74, that lady over there says that she came over into her lane in traffic, and that's where all the damage came from.
Oh, okay.
But you just watch the dash cam in her car, and you can see that she's in her lane of traffic, and the other girl just rams the crap out of her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
No. And that's her dash cam?
that's her.
By the way, what are the odds that you pull some shit like this and the car you hit has dash cams, bro? Like, you can't make this up. Like, the worst possible timing to pull a stunt like this and play it off like you were struck, and turns out they got dash cam. Bruh. Hold the L. Hold that L.
This guy, where you can actually see that she doesn't go over anything like that. She stays in her lane, and she gets rammed.
I eat Starbucks. I don't drink coffee. I think
So,
I'm working on a video on that.
lane or improper lane change.
we used a vehicle to, you're not,
Yeah, she didn't.
it's not an accident.
Yeah.
No,
It's a
for the other girl.
It's not an accident. It's a criminal act.
Yeah.
She used her vehicle intentionally to ram that car.
Yeah.
That's what
That was
that
no
means.
failure to maintain.
Yeah, that's more of that's aggravated assault. We used a weapon to cause
seriously body injury
or damage. Yeah.
I would have called off. I didn't see him. He was acting outrageous. Who's acting outrageous? He's good now.
Yeah. Well, he's got. So who said the drink was thrown?
Other girl said the drink was strong.
Okay.
Sir,
She also, yeah.
That was actually the front camera. We have the rear view as well, so we'll be sending you both.
Okay.
Just want to let you know.
This is over like a soy latte.
exactly. Over a fucking latte line. Listen, I'm working on a video and a series of videos called my unpopular opinions that might get me canceled. One of those, y'all, I'm gonna give you a quick take on one of them. I'm not gonna go into detail, but one of the topics is gonna be a part of this is I think coffee should be illegal. The way people behave to get coffee is incredibly like insane. Like when people don't get their coffee, they start freaking out, getting all the itch and the twitch, and you know, and then you see stuff like this in a fucking parking lot line waiting to get coffee at Starbucks, and they get all shitty with each other. Like, bro, coffee is worse than most drugs. Anyway, like the sergeant just said right here, like all of this over a fucking latte? Like, yeah, absolutely. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. But here we are watching it.
The other girl said that she cut her off in the drive-thru line.
Okay, I mean, but everybody got their stuff, right?
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Well, the other girl's missing her drink because apparently she threw it at this car, so.
No, I think they're saying that this girl threw it at that car,
Oh.
which she doesn't have her drink. So that didn't happen. Because I just realized the other day that you can, you know, if someone is just sitting in their car and a drink is thrown at their car, it's terroristic acts.
Here's her throwing at the. I got the back camera. Put it pulled up now. Here's her throwing the stuff.
Well, where's your camera? Make sure you get it on that.
Watch her. Out the window. Throws. Wham. And then wham.
That's terroristic acts too.
I've never seen it.
That's
Hey, how you doing?
And then she's. How are you, sir? This is why I paid $400 per camera.
$400 for a body for.
Drink. Wham. Right in the side. She's done.
She tried to say I hit her.
it's over there. So
Make sure you get the. You sure? Well, make sure you get the keys and all that stuff you handle.
well, she's going to the hospital now.
Here? Sure.
No, the other one.
Why is she going on?
She said she had back pain.
She's got back pain.
Then get all the information.
Take warrant on her.
There's your license back. But I do need you to step out the car.
Everybody got cameras. You got to though. Listen, we are in the period, right? Like is that Daisy? We're in the period now where you got to have cameras. Yo, I'll take it a step further. You almost got to be in a point where you got to have cameras to even have relations with someone because allegations stuff. Like we're literally living in that point in society where you have to record everything for every level of safety. Whether it's intimacy, whether it's in your car, shit. Motherfuckers need to start wearing GoPros and record their whole day just to like vindicate them of something that happens in the course of their day. Like it's sad. It's sad. I remember, y'all remember Chappelle's show? There was the one skit, he was so ahead of his time when he did the sex contract. Like you got to have like all these things. You got like, we're getting to this point where everything has to be covered. You have to cover your ass in every aspect of this. But the thing here is that shorty right here, she hit the wrong one, bro. She hit the wrong one. They got her dead to rights in the dash cam, front and back cameras too. It's crazy. But I understand why now, because one important part of this whole conversation in the beginning was that the other lady, the white lady said was that in 1 year, she's been in 3 accidents, not her fault. So I understand now why the husband got the dash cams in there, because if they get hit again, they can go to court and like they got all the proof to show like the other person was at fault. So that makes sense. But what are the fucking odds that this woman runs into this lady who's got the dash cams? Like just major L.
Alright, put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Pretty sure you know why.
Huh?
Aggravated assault
Assault?
on her. I seen the
Because
video.
I got out the car?
No ma'am. I seen the video
Uh-huh.
and it shows that you threw the drink at her and rammed her. Yes ma'am.
No, I did not ram her. She ran into me.
The video will be in the report.
She ran into me though.
I work in the hospital. The patients lie on me. Camera saved me. Yeah. if you do any kind of work where you interact with other people, you almost goddamn have to fucking record it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, you in the hospital? I mean, come on now. Like, that's a big thing too. Like, all it don't take is somebody just make a claim that you did this, you did this, you gave them the wrong meds, you touched them inappropriately while they were under medication. Bro, it's tough, man. It's really tough to work in public service, fire, police, probably hospitals, nurses, doctors. You know, everyone's looking. You know, you gotta keep in mind, like, our country has turned into a lawsuit country where you go to court for any little reason, you can sue somebody civilly and all that stuff. It's a free for all, and you got to protect yourself.
Okay, when you taking her to?
She's gonna be going to Rice Street for aggravated assault.
Everyone wants to sue, exactly.
Simple battery or something, not aggravated.
No, ma'am, that was all hit.
Huh?
No, she was. Oh, girl was driving in her lane and she ran.
No, she ran into me.
I saw a video, front and back.
No, she ran into me.
I don't know why she lied, bro.
She ran into me.
They got you in video. Why lie at this point?
What's your password to your phone?
Long story short, so the altercation, whatever, verbal altercation at Starbucks, she waited on her to leave the driveway. She left the driveway, then followed her out, and then got right about up there and threw the drink at the car and literally rammed the car, swerved into it. Like this video
ran straight into. But how this happened right here though?
I don't.
This happened.
Yeah, this
So
when she hit it and went by. She hit it and went by.
The lady hit it and went by.
No.
How my daughter gonna hit her own car?
That hit against the car. There's literal video footage of it. Of person. I don't. Number one, I don't have to show you.
Okay.
Number one, I'm not gonna because it is a part of the report.
Okay,
now you can see it once you get part of the report or go to court. Okay. So there's that damage up there is what hit the car first. So she hit like this because she went in at an
And
angle,
slid across it.
and then it did like that. That's
Right.
how that damage got there. Hit like that because she was behind her. She moved over the lane, accelerated, threw the drink out the window, and then swerved left into her. Because she was in the left lane, and the only reason we know all of this is because of the video. That's the only reason. Other than the video, it would just be word against word, but it's literal video footage.
Yeah, fucked it all these days. Yeah.
Can't really dispute, like, her car was in her lane and she,
The lady's car was in her lane.
yeah, she was 100% in her lane. You got front and rear cameras on the car, so you can see everything.
They really can't say nothing. It's
So
on.
that's the reason.
Hey, they got her in 4K, chat. On the front and the back dash cam. 4K. You can't. You just gotta shut up and just keep moving at that point.
That it's
So this has to be an assault charge?
it's aggravated assault. Yes, ramming somebody with a car is a forcible felony.
Okay, so I'll be there to bail her out today then, right?
Probably not today. She'll be able to call you. We don't. So the way we do it is the judges set bonds. We don't have anything to do with that. Basically, we'll take her back to the police department, do the paperwork. It'll be a couple hours.
Okay.
She'll go to 901 Rice Street at Fulton County, and she'll be able to make a call when she gets there. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you that she's not going to have a bond until she has a first appearance hearing. I'm not saying she will or will not have a bond then. That's going to be up to the first appearance judge, her criminal history, anything like that. That's all going to be set by the judge, and he'll look at all of, because they handle criminal history, anything, misdemeanors, anything. So they know, oh, we've got somebody that keeps doing this stuff, or this is the first time, we'll get a bond pretty quick. Because if you got a high criminal history and you do an ag assault, you ain't getting a bond, period. If you've got nothing, you'll get a bond eventually.
Yeah.
It's just case by case.
Sound good.
But as far as today, there won't be a bond today, okay?
Okay, no problem.
She will be able to call you once she gets booked in. Like I said, it is 11 o'clock in the morning.
It's about 3, 4 o'clock.
5 or 6, she'll probably be at Rice Street.
Okay.
It's
I know Fulton County, you go to court
the next day. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. And that varies based on how many people get locked up today. But I mean, it is Monday.
Okay.
It's just weird to say not a lot.
They said, is this cop Patrick Mahomes? He does sound like him now that you said that. Yeah. Meg said, all for coffee, but I have a feeling there's going to be more. Well, remember the girl that got arrested made a claim that there was some racial slurs used against her. You know, who knows? A lot of this is going to be he said, she said, or in this case, she said, she said. But what's undeniable is that eventually this woman drove her shit into the other car, which you can't do that. Regardless if someone calls you out your name, you know what I mean? That's just it doesn't vindicate you or allow you to have a pass to do that.
A lot of people get locked up on Monday, so she'll probably be in court Tuesday morning.
Okay, sounds good.
So, and she'll, like I said, she'll be able to call you and she'll know more from there. But other than that, do you know if we ever figured out if this car has insurance on it?
She got insurance.
I'm sorry?
She got insurance.
Because the system's showing it does not.
I
So,
don't know the insurance company, but I know she has insurance. I don't live down here, I'm visiting.
okay, I got you.
Yeah,
I'll try to figure that out because if it doesn't have insurance, y'all got to leave it here until we get insurance. But I'm gonna go figure that out real quick.
See what she wants.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you get the report from Starbucks? Because she's the one who started with me.
Well, it was at that time it was just a verbal. It wouldn't be nothing but just a report.
But she hit me though.
Where?
Okay, huh?
No, according to her video, you hit her.
No, I did not hit her. I'm not gonna lie, I did throw a juice at her.
So when did you say she hit you?
Okay, so I threw the juice and then she tried to cut me off and then that's how we ended up hitting. Why would I run my Mercedes into her car?
Okay, man, look. I saw the Drive-Thru, and she was in her lane, and you swerved and ran.
No, I did not. Okay. Oh my God.
All right, so this is completely off topic. Do you have insurance on the car?
Yes, I do.
Who is it with? Does it show Progressive? Yeah. Do you have the app on your phone by chance?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so she started the whole commotion. You can even ask Starbucks. I made a complaint with them. She started the whole time.
I understand that.
She kept blowing.
But you can't. You can either leave her alone.
I did leave her alone.
Or
I was in front of her.
What you did with the video is ram her. You did.
I did not intentionally ram her.
Ma'am, I seen that video.
So I did not ram her though.
Ma'am, I seen that video.
So I drove my car and just intentionally rammed her.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Why would I intentionally ram this lady? Why would I just drive my car into her?
We're going to get you out tomorrow morning. Just want to confirm that this is tomorrow morning. This is it right here? I'll take care of the grad kids.
That's my insurance.
Okay,
Yeah.
so write that insurance down up there. Policy number. That one right there, 956 number. That's me.
Okay, you probably have court tomorrow morning.
But I'm saying it shouldn't be no aggravated assault because I did not intentionally just ram her.
Or maybe this probably get this. See you later, Kayla. All right, so.
Alright, so we're not going to be doing any more playing court with her. So take her back to PD. Do you need me to sit with you this whole time? You think you can handle it?
Is this where I'm being left at?
No, ma'am. Step up for me.
What's this place?
Let's just hold on while we take care of the paperwork to take you to 109 Red Street. You have anything in your pockets for me?
No. So it's going to be an aggravated assault?
Chito, what's up? Consequences smacking her in the face, 100%.
Up to the judge to decide.
Again, like, you can't make it up, man. The odds of her doing this and then the car that she hits has dash cams is crazy. I don't know, I'm a little sense about the video. She mentioned she had been in other accidents. Oh yeah. Well, they got the dash cam. I mean, that's pretty clear, cut and dry.
All right, let's go in. You're gonna sit on that 10 bench right there.
Let me hear your version of events.
From the beginning?
Yeah.
So we was at the Starbucks line, and she tried to get in front of me, but my car was already there first.
Okay.
So
You have to assume everyone has a dash cam. True.
She's blowing her horn, calling me out my name, so we're arguing back and forth through our windows. So when I'm trying to place my order with Starbucks, she's trying to blow the horn and be disrespectful, and she was calling me out my name. I'll call her out her name. So when I get to the beginning of the line to pay the Starbucks employee,
she started blowing her horn again. She just kept the situation going basically. After it was over, when we was in line for 15 minutes at Starbucks, she was still blowing her horn, trying to make a commotion. So,
by the way, y'all, this is never good. Once you're in custody, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this doesn't help your case whatsoever. At this point, once you are arrested, regardless if you did anything or you didn't do anything, you just shut up and you just wait for the lawyer. You know, wait to give it to your lawyer, because you don't want to give them anything that they can and will use against you. She should just be shutting the fuck up and just letting them process her and just exercising her right to remain silent, and then go to the court and then argue it in court. You know, too many people think that when they get arrested, that's their time to plead their case. It's not, man. That cops are not there to hear your plea. They're just going to look at whatever the circumstances surrounding the event which brought them to you, evaluate it, determine whether or not it's an arrestable offense, and then they're going to arrest you. Shut the fuck up after that and just go through the courts, get your lawyer, and let the lawyer do all of that litigating on your behalf in the court in the proper place. It's not going to be the cops. All they're going to do is like what he's doing right here. He's got the body cam up. They're recording it. This could be potentially admissible evidence to, you know, let's say they go to court. Let's say how this plays out. They go to court. She goes on the stand. She starts telling a very different story. And they're like, well, the prosecutor's like, well, we have you here talking to the officers when you were in the holding tank and you said something different. So just shut up. You know what I'm saying?
after I paid for the Starbucks order, I spoke with the Starbucks employee there. He came outside and I spoke with him. I told him what happened with the situation. So me and him talking, and she pulls up beside us, and she said something, still being disrespectful. She said something, so she pulled off, and then I pulled off. As we pulled off, she threw something at me, and then I had a juice in my car. It was a Wendy's cup. So as we turned out, after she threw something at me, I tried to throw something back at her. But when I threw it at her, the cars ended up swerving into each other. But I did not sit there and ramp my car into her intentionally. That's crazy, for one.
Look at the cop smiling. He's smiling right there.
Like, I lost control of the wheel and my car swerved into her car. That would be considered reckless driving, and I threw a cup back at her, so that would be considered disorderly conduct. When I was at the hospital.
Why does she know all of these laws? What did she like concoct this in her brain to shift it all?
I was talking to the other officer. She told me the difference between the reckless driving and the aggravated assault. For one, I did not aggravated assault this lady because I did not intend to crash my car directly into her, for one. And then two, I did not cause any bodily harm or injury to her. She's literally trying to litigate her case. This is all in vain. She's saying way more now than she said earlier. She needs to stop talking. Now change her story. Exactly. This is not helping her whatsoever. Bro, she's scheming right now. Oh, 100%. She's trying to paint the picture like all of this. Yo, Laz, what up, brother? For two. What I did was reckless driving. Yes, I threw the cut back. I should have never did that.
You're admitting.
But by me doing that, by me throwing the cut back at her, I swerved and hit her car.
Okay. All right. So you understand that she has dashboard cameras, right?
Mm-hmm.
Front and rear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perhaps you could have been the bigger person and just drove off. I should have. But because of your actions, this is where it led you to where you're at. And so I need you to look at that. And so what you just said, I want you to tell me if there's anything close to what you said. Make it happen.
People need to learn how to shut the fuck up.
That's
facts.
You behind her, right?
Yeah, because I was talking to the Starbucks.
Hold on. Stop right there. Was anything tossed at your car?
Did you play the beginning from when we was at the
go back
the
to
beginning
where?
of the line?
No.
Oh, I'm talking about when we.
Okay, so this is you're not behind her, right? That's not you.
I'm in front of her.
Okay, so go ahead. Now let it play.
Play when it all happened, love.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Right here. This is her leaving Starbucks.
No, I'm saying
No,
the
hold on.
beginning when she threw something at me first. Why y'all not playing that?
What did she throw? How did she get?
So here's the thing. This is interesting because maybe there's some validity in what she's trying to say, that it was, you know, I don't know if that'll help her much, but just let's play this out here. Maybe there is the beginning part where the other woman did some shit, you know, whatever the case may be. The lawyer can then subpoena for the rest of that footage. Because if the husband conveniently just chopped the part where the vehicle got struck and not from the beginning of when they first interacted, you need to get that part. In my opinion, you need to get that part. That's part of the whole story. Again, it doesn't absolve her of like striking and all that, but you need all of this for all the full context.
Everything thrown at you when she's just leaving. And
no, I'm talking about the beginning, sir. When we was about to play.
What did she throw at you?
She threw something. I don't know what kind of. It was a little cup or something.
Okay, keep going. You said that she threw something at you and said something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And you know they got it if they recorded the.
But you made it a point to follow her.
We was both leaving. I said we both left Starbucks.
Okay.
She threw something at me, not here, but in the beginning. I'm not playing the beginning from when we turned inside of Starbucks. Why would I just follow her for no reason?
What's this? Hold on a second. What are you doing here? Why would you? Where were you going?
I was going home. I live that way.
So you couldn't come on to another lane that this continue going on. And you.
And I was trying to get in front of this truck.
Okay.
And that's when I got over. After this, I got on that side. And that's when I tried to throw the drink at her. But when I threw the drink,
she drifted over,
swerving into her car.
Yeah.
So look, and I ended up swerving. I did not.
I ain't gonna lie. I could actually probably believe that you trying to throw something you're driving, you'll swerve over. I ain't gonna lie. I think that could be very believable.
Intentionally try to hit.
I think it's tough because then how do you prove there was yeah, I don't know, man. That's tough, right? I guess it could probably go either way. And this is where the lawyers are gonna have to battle it out, because one way you can say, look, the intent wasn't to do this. However, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Hit her. I did not. That's not intentional. That's an accident.
Here's the thing. The judge already signed the warrant, okay? You can have this conversation with the judge. A judge found enough probable cause to charge you with that. So there's nothing to debate here, okay? So get your paperwork, Bert, and let's
I just want
get on, okay?
Want to
Make sure you don't forget that clearance.
No, she's got a copy.
Yeah, I got it.
We got it right here. We have it right
Just
here.
make sure.
Yes,
They're gonna want that.
We got it right here.
Oh yeah, I'll make sure I put it in the back.
Yeah. All right. Oh no, you got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set the
I'm not
camera
understanding how
call
that's aggravated assault.
before I go dead.
I'm not
All right.
understanding how that's aggravated assault.
Plead the
Yes,
fifth.
I lost control of the wheel, but I didn't assault her.
Okay. That's how this.
She's just gonna need her lawyer to argue this. That's all.
Aggravated assault.
But how if I didn't cause her any bodily harm or anything?
The woman was charged with aggravated assault, reckless driving, and child endangerment.
Oh shit!
Due to her having a child in her vehicle.
And a bonus charge.
Share your thoughts.
Oh, she couldn't have misplayed this whole situation any better. What an epic L, bro. Over coffee. Y'all need to give that shit up. It's like a drug. You don't get your coffee, you get all shitty. They were probably both fiending for coffee, both just agitated, and that led for the whole bickering, these two women bickering in their cars over fucking coffee lines in Starbucks. Only one wiles out and hits the other one, and here she is. Yeah, man. Y'all gotta get off that coffee. It's terrible. It's terrible.